wear a kippah that everybody's looking at. Shabbat Shalom. Yes. Tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei ma 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 tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Shabbat Shalom. So this is a Shabbat known as haMoed Sukkot, a lot of words. It's the intermediary Shabbat in the middle of the festival of Sukkot. And in this part of the world, when Sukkot is that late, it's a little too cold to sit in the sukkah for Shabbat service. So we've come into our permanent home for tonight. And as we say how wonderful it is to be together, we turn around, we welcome people sitting next to us or across the room. Don't be shy, walk over, say hello. If you're joining us online, see if you can send a little message to others who are joining us. We're using tonight Mishkan Tefillah, our regular Shabbat prayer book. Maya Pehayo, Shabbat Shalom, page 10. Maya Pehayo, Shabbat Shalom, Maya Pehayo, Shabbat Shalom, Maya Pehayo, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Page 11. Yesh mera Shabbat el yishmereini. Yesh mera Shabbat el yishmereini. Odi leol me'ad beino uveini. Odi leol me'ad beino uveini. Yesh mera Shabbat el yishmereini. Yesh mera Shabbat el yishmereini. Odi leol me'ad beino uveini. Odi leol me'ad beino uveini. We begin our service by lighting the Shabbat candles. Happy to invite Barbara and Robin to come up. Walk around. Yes, I think that should work well.
Rabbi, you want to start us? We'll do it together.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Page 20. Yalalalai lekadodi, yalalalai lekrat kala, yalalalai penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nekabelam, shamor vezachor, bedibur echad. Ishmianu el amiuchad, Adonai echad, u'shemo echad, l'shem u'tiferet ve'litchilah. Yananai lekrat kala, yananai penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nekabela, lekrat Shabbat, lechu v'nelcha, ki mekor Beracha merosh mikedem mesuka sof maaseh Shabbat Tehila. Yanananai lekadodi. Yanananai lekrat kala. Yanananai penei Shabbat. Penei Shabbat nekadela. Itoreri. Itoreri. Iva ore. גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי קלה, בואי קלה. לקראת קלה, ינאי בני שבת, בני שבת נקווה, ינאי לך דודי, ינאי לקראת קלה, ינאי בני שבת, בני שבת נקווה. Shabbat Shalom. Page 22, we continue with the joyous words of Psalm 92. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור. מזמור שיר ביום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. כי שימחני אדוני בפועלך, במעשה ידיך ארנה. מה גדלו מעשיך אדוני מאוד, עמקו מחשבותיך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, לזמר לשמך עליון. Page 27. entrances to holiness are everywhere. The possibility of ascent is all the time, even at unlikely times and through unlikely places. There's no place on earth without God's presence. Would you please rise? Page 28. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Ya-na-na-na-na, 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 ya-na-na-na-na. Barechu et Adonai haMevorach. Baruch Adonai haMevorach le'olam va'ed, le'olam va'ed. Ya-na-na-na-na, 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 please be seated. Bottom of page 30. Blessed is the one who makes the evening fall. Blessed is the Spirit who guides us all. Blessed is the one who makes the evening fall. Blessed is the Spirit who guides us all. Baruch atah Adonai amari v'aravim. Baruch atah Adonai amari v'aravim. Shekhinah, Blessed is the one who makes the evening fall. Blessed is the Spirit who guides us all. Blessed is the one who makes the evening fall. Blessed is the Spirit who guides us all. Baruch atah Adonai amari aravim. Baruch atah Adonai amari aravim. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Page 32. Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael amcha ahavta. Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim otanu limadeta. Ki hem chayenu ve'orech yameinu u'bahem negeh yomam v'layla. תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב את עמו ישראל, אוהב את עמו ישראל, אוהב את עמו ישראל. We turn now to page 34. Would you please rise for Shema if you are able? ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Please be seated. Page 40. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע הים לפני משה זה לי, ענו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, רע תהילות אוסף אלה, אוסף אלה, אוסף אלה, אלה. Baruch Ata Adonai, Ga'al Israel. In the middle of page 42, we're joining together. Grant, O God, that we lie down in peace and raise us up, our guardian, to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Guide us with your good counsel, and for your name's sake, be our help. Shield and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Defend us against enemies, illness, war, famine, and sorrow. Distance us from wrongdoing. For you, God, watch over us and deliver us. For you, God, are gracious and merciful. Guard our going and coming to life and to peace evermore. Baruch Ata Adonai, haPores Sukkot Shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Page 44. Shameru bnei Israel et HaShabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל עודי לעולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל עודי לעולם. ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. ביני ובין בני ישראל עודי לעולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל עודי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. We turn to page 46. We rise for the Amidah. Adonai sefatai tiftachu fi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Yaina, yana, na, na, yana, na, na, yana, yana, na, 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 yana, na, na, Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu, ve'Elohei Avoteinu ve'Imoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Agadol, Agibor ve'Anora, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, ve'Koneh Akol, ve'Zocher Chazdei Avot ve'Imaot, Umedi Geola Livnei Bneihem, Lema'an Shemo be'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch ata Adonai, Magen Avraham, Vezrat Sarah, Ata Gibor Leolam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol Ata Rav Lehoshia, Morid Atal, for the last time this year, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofech Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Lishene Afar Micha Mocha Ba'al Gvorot, Umihido Melach, Melech Meimito Mechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman ata lachayot hakol, Baruch ata Adonai Mechaye, HaKol, Ata Kadosh v'Shimcha Kadosh, U'Kedoshim b'chol yom Yehalelucha Tzela, Baruch Ata Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Ata קידשתנו את יום השביעי לשמך, תכלית מעשה שמיים וארץ, וברכתו מכל הימים, וקידשתו מכל הזמנים, וכן כתוב בתורתך. ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם, ויחל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה. וישבות ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה. ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי, ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו, אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, רצה במנוחתנו, קדשנו במצוותיך ותן חלקנו בתורתך. סבנו מטובך ושמחנו בשועתך, וטהר ליבנו לעובדך באמת. והנחילנו אדוני אלוהינו באהבה וברצון שבת קודשך, וינוחו בה ישראל מקדשי שמך, ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. רצה אדוני אלוהינו בעמך ישראל, ותפילתם באהבה תקבל, ותהי לרצון תמיד עבודת ישראל עמך, אל קרוב לכל קוראיו, פני אל עבדיך וכוננו, שפוך רוחך עלינו. אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, יעלה ויבוא וזכר זיכרוננו, וזיכרון כל עמך בית ישראל לפניך, לטובה לכן לחסד ולרחמים ולחיים ולשלום, ביום חג הסוכות הזה. זוכרנו אדוני אלוהינו בו לטובה, ופוקדנו בו לברכה, והושיענו בו לחיים. ותחזינה עינינו בשובך לציון ברחמים, ברוך אתה אדוני המחזיר שכינתו וציון. Please be seated, page 58. החיים יודוך סלה, 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 סלה. וכל החיים יודוך סלה, 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 סלה. ויעללו את שמך באמת, האל ישועתנו ועזרתנו, סלה, סלה, סלה. וכל החיים יודוך סלה, 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 סלה. וכל החיים יודוך סלה, 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 סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, הטוב שמך ולך נאה להודות. סלה, 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 סלה. סלה, 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 Shamayim Yoducha Selah, 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 Selah. Leave a few moments of silence for silent prayer at the end of Amidah. Middle of page 62. Iu leratzon imrechi vehegeyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri vehegoali Adonai tzuri vegoali. May the words of my mouth, the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and my redeemer. Iu leratzon imrefi vehegeyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri vegoali Adonai tzuri vegoali. We continue our service now with the Torah service, and so we turn to page 244. However, I have to remind you that since Susan is not here, and since some of you did not respond to the letters that I sent inviting you to have an aliyah, I might just be calling on you. You know, I know some. So if you would like to have an aliyah, I may have one for you. So just send me a smoke signal or something like that. All right. Would you please rise, page 244. Ein kamocha va'elohim Adonai ve'ein kema'asecha malchutecha malchut kol olamim umemshaltecha bechol dor vador Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai imloch leolam va'ed Adonai oz le'amo iten Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom avarachamim Heitiva v'rtzoncha et Zion Tivnei haMoed Yerushalayim Tivnei haMoed Yerushalayim Ki vecha Echad Batachnu Melech El Ram Venisa Adon Olamim Ki mitzion tetzei Torah Ki mitzion tetzei Torah Udevar Adonai miYerushalayim Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah Le'amo Israel B'Kdushato Shema Israel Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Echad Eloheinu Gadol Adonenu Kadosh Shemo Gadlul Adonai Iti Uneromema Shemo Yachdav Lecha Adonai HaGedula VeHaGevura VeHaTiferet VeHaNetzach VeHaHod Ki chol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz Ki chol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz Lecha Adonai hamamlacha ve'amitnaseh lechol rosh Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu Lehar Kodsho Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu Lehar Kodsho Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho Sharkoach. I appreciate that you're so disciplined, I see. On the back of your uniform it says discipline. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shar Koach to everyone who has so far already been called up to various mitzvot. If you were just visiting, we're an informal bunch, right? The mitzvot are assigned often as we go. You don't have to hide that far, you know, we have an honorable chair there for you. There we go. Yes. Okay. Just want to double check, make sure I'm in the right place. We are reading tonight. There are Chumashim available if you would like to follow us on this Shabbat Chol haMoed Sukkot. The special reading comes from the book of Exodus. We're in chapter 33, verse 12, and you'll have to figure out the page yourselves. I think Susan is not here, so that's part of our game. But it is Sukkot, being one of the pilgrim festivals, was the time when people would gather and go on the pilgrimage. Literally, Shalosh Regalim, it's one of the 3 festivals of legs, which is we march up the hill, multiple hills, into Jerusalem. And that's what the pilgrim festival actually means. And so this idea of coming together as a community and coming to encounter God, coming into the temple. So 33:12, Exodus 33:12. And today's, and this passage that is selected for the reading on Shabbat Chol haMoed Sukkot, this intermediary is talking about our human attempt and desire to be closer to God, Moses' attempt and desire to be closer to God, and this most powerful encounter, as later tradition records it face-to-face. It's not quite face-to-face, but encounter of Moses with God. And so with that, I'm delighted to call the first Aliyah, haMoed, haMoed, Yitzchak Hirsch ben Yishaya v'Chaya Shosha l'Aliyah Rishona. I'm calling on Ed Counter in honor of his 85th birthday. Not too shabby, as we say.
I'm getting close to Steve.
It's not a competition.
Okay.
Okay.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach leolam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher bachar bonu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Oh, you got it. Oh, all right. Ed, you hold on to this.
Sure.
I think it's,
Vayomer Moshe el Adonai Rei Ata Omer Elai Hal Etam Hazeh Ve'ata Lo Hodatani Et Asher Tishlach Imi Ve'ata Amarta Yadaticha V'Shem V'gam Atzata Chen B'nai Ve'ata imna matzati chen b'necha hodieni na et drachecha bedacha leman emtza chen b'necha urei ki amcha hagoy hazeh vayomar panei yelechu ve'hanichoti lach.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher natan lanu torat emes v'chayei olam nata b'suchenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. First, Yishar Koach to Eli, beautiful chanting. And so, Ed, first of all, as I hear you do the blessings, I go, I know where he learned his Hebrew, right? With all the Ashkenazi pronunciation.
But it's also Litvak.
I know. I get it. I hear it. The b'mitzvah sav. It's beautiful. It's very endearing, and we celebrate this moment. I know that you take this milestone with a lot of awe. I think is probably the right word. We say Mishaberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov. We yivarech, may the Eternal bless our ancestors. May God bless Ed as he celebrates this beautiful 85. What a beautiful age. I tend to think that in all of these decades, many of us here have seen so many iterations of you. As a scholar, as a professional, as a lawyer, as an enthusiast, as somebody who learns, who organizes, as one of the early presidents of this Temple Emmanuel in the 70s, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, and we're still around, so that's good. And you continue to find ways of challenging both yourself to grow and engage with the world in ever new ways, and you continue to challenge us as a community to grow and to move forward. And so, as we celebrate this wonderful milestone, we say today we're reading about Moses, and he was a great leader. And so we say, May you live to 120, just like Moses, and in good health. Let us say,
Amen.
thank you. Shalom. Mazal tov. Come to the side. Okay. Who would like an aliyah? Okay. Or
What?
you're having an aliyah.
Oh, boy.
Come on up. Remind me your Hebrew name?
Bracha bat Chaim v'Leah.
Ta'amot amot. Chava bat
Bracha.
bracha v'leah. No,
Bat
bracha bat
Chaim
Chaim v'leah. Bracha bat Chaim v'leah. I should have better memory at this point, right? Bracha bat Chaim v'leah la'aliyah shniya lekriyat Torah.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach leolam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'notan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Okay.
Oh, got one this side. Oh,
Okay.
but you know what?
Right here.
Yep.
I believe.
Mhm.
Amen. Vayomer elav imein panecha holchim al ta'aleinu mizeh uvameh yivedai fo ki metzati chen be'enecha ani v'amecha halo belechtecha imanu v'niflinu ani v'amcha mikol ha'am asher al pnei ha'adama. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe gam et hadavar hazeh asher dibarta e'eseh כי מצאת חן בעיני וידעך בשם. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. Mishaberach emotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah Yivarech. May the Eternal bless our ancestors. May God bless our wonderful Torah captain, who does a human's amount of lifting of all of the Torah chanting, but also, you know, as we say, great leadership is not just about doing it all yourself, but finding others to share the load with you. And so, by the way, it's always good to remind. I have to tell you, though, after the holidays, 2 people have walked into my office, and one said, I think I may remember some of this. I need a refresher. And another said, I haven't been next to the Torah since I was a bar mitzvah. Can you teach me again? So we continue to reminding people that it is not impossible, and so Ishar Koach, and thank you for all the beautiful work that you do on behalf of the community, and of course on
And you're
our
going to
Torahs
turn
as
those
well.
people over to me.
Of
right?
course, of course. Well, I mean, eventually. Ta'amot, ta'amot, Chana bat Anatoli v'rita la'aliyah shlishit lekriyat Torah. Oh, and company. Okay, we got a whole team.
Baruch hu et Adonai ha'mavorach.
Baruch Adonai Vorach leolam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai ha'mavorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Okay. Now, it's not going to sound quite so beautiful. That's for sure.
ויאמר הראני נא את כבודך. ויאמר אני אעביר כל טובי על פניך, וקראתי בשם אדוני לפניך, וחנותי את אשר אחון, וריחמתי את אשר ארחם. ויאמר לא תוכל לראות את פניי, כי לא יראני האדם וחי. ויאמר אדוני, הנה מקום אותי וניצבת על הצור, והיה בעבור כבודי, ושמתיך בנקרת הצור, ושקותי כפי עליך, עד עוברי, והסירותי את כפי וראית את אחרי, ופני לא יראו. This is the Moses who's pleading and says, if I found favor in your eyes, let me see you. And God says, that's not how it works. Nobody sees me and stays alive. But they figure out, I think that this is one of the verses of a preview of what Jewish law becomes. It says, tell you what, we're going to come up with a creative solution. And God says, I'm going to pick this little crevice in the rock, I'm going to put you there, I'm going to cover you, and then I'll pass behind you, and this way we have an interaction and you don't die. Good for you? And I don't think we have an answer for Moses here, but he kind of has to accept because he stays alive. And so this very powerful encounter does occur after all.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. All right, so we got a first aliyah to the Torah that has happened today. These are our friends visiting from the city of Perm in the Ural Mountains, very, very, very far and a little colder than it is here. And so while the husband and the father of this family is a very old, is a former student of Olga and mine, and we have been friends, remained friends over the years, over decades. There's no active Reform community in this town, so in more traditional setting, women don't exactly get to walk up to the Torah. So this is a first one. So we say, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'echeyanu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who have kept us alive and sustained us and brought us to this special moment. And let us say, Amen. All right. We are continuing with the words of Mishaberach, with the Torah out. Tonight we're praying for health of Frank Murphy, Miriam Wexler, Yosef ben Herschel Baruth, Alina Davis, Yitzchak Herschel ben Meir, Patty Eckstein, Gersh ben Shmuel, Shlomo ben Yecheskel, Sharon Rocha, Rachel Perlman, Lucy Aloha, and Caroline Lewis. Would anyone like to add other names to the prayer for healing?
All those in Israel and Gaza and Lebanon who are suffering in body and spirit, as well as the hostages. Ruby Gerson and Nate Gerson.
Ellie Marcus and Donna Gordy.
Baruch atah Adonai Rofei HaCholim, blessed are you, Adonai, who sends healing to those who are in need of healing. Page 253. Mi sheberach avoteinu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen.
le'avoteinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema. Their renewal of body, their renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Bottom of page 252, please rise. Vezot HaTorah asher sa Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai beyad Moshe. Okay, now I think Eli, come over. Let's give you a task. Have a seat. It's not a kiseh of Eliyahu, so nothing to worry about. The Elijah's chair is the one reserved usually for circumcision. Sorry, that was a joke. This one landed flatly. I apologize. Okay. Went right. That's right. That's fine. That's quite all right. And the Torah is almost dressed. Lev, you're working full time here tonight, buddy. And we're turning to page 256. Yeah, hallelujah, Shem Adonai, ki nizgav, Shemo levado, hodo al eretz, v'shamayim, vayarem kerem le'amo, tehila lechol hasidav, Livnei Israel, Am Kerovo, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Wait, no, hold on a second. Mishuberach emotenu sararif karachel v'leah. We yivarech, may the Eternal who blessed our ancestors. May God bless Anne as she celebrates a significant birthday this month. And may she continue to bless all her friends in this community with her incredible creativity and incredible organizing skills. Our shofar editor, since Anne have taken over the shofar, I don't know if I could imagine that it could be on time so many times and early, arriving to mailboxes early. It's a dream team with Jen, and we appreciate both of you. So as Anne celebrates her significant birthday, we wish you mazal tov and lots of health and happiness for many years to come. And let us say, Etz chaim hi lama chazikim ba v'tomcheha meushar deracheha darchei noam v'chol netivoteha shalom hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva Chadesh Chadesh Yameinu, Chadesh Yameinu, Kekedem. Careful. Please be seated. Shar koach to everyone. What a beautiful teamwork this was tonight. Some were chanting, some were carrying, some were this and that and the other, opening, closing. Ishar koach to everyone. So I've been I've been thinking about this, and the lesson, which, by the way, in the moment we will go out for Kiddush, and we have the lulav and etrog, and actually in the fridge, the lulav is in the fridge. Could you bring that? I want to talk about this for a second, since this is a festival of Sukkot, and the symbols of the festival of Sukkot are these strange. My favorite one that keeps coming up every year is, I was just approached in New York City by Orthodox men holding a big asparagus and a lemon, and they asked me if I was Jewish, right? Somebody who doesn't know what that is, that seems to be the joke. But the idea is, these are the 4 species that are described in the Torah as this is how we're supposed to celebrate the festival. And it says you should take all of them 4 together, and you should lift them. Al nitilat lulav, we say the blessing, and you should wave them together. And so this is what the fulfillment of a mitzvah looks like. But of course, in addition to, these are 4 native species to the land of Israel, and the symbolism of all these different types that comes together, rabbis pay attention to the fact that the etrog has the smell and the taste, that the palm tree doesn't have a smell, but the heart to palm is edible, so it has taste but no smell. Myrtle has smell but no taste, supposedly. I've never tried. I don't know if I want to risk that. But the willow has no taste and no smell. And so the rabbis create a number of different readings of this and different midrashim. They talk about the different types of Jews, those who know the Torah and perform mitzvot, and those who know but don't perform, and those who don't know but do perform, and those who know nothing and do nothing. And as you can imagine, rabbis imagine themselves as an etrog and knows everything, you know. But of course, if you pay attention, whether it's at Sukkot or at a Seder table, you'll know that those 4 numbers, right, and the 4 different varieties and 4 different modalities of whether it's the way we act or perhaps the way we learn and retain, or those who don't retain the knowledge and so on and so forth. The rabbis also talk about this as body parts to embody all of us. But the underlying message of all of these midrashim is that the Sukkot is, one of the names of it is Hag HaAsif, the festival of gathering. And it comes at the end of the cycle of the Hagim of Tishrei, we call them high holidays, but these are the festivals of the month of Tishrei, with all their drama and all of their excitement and all of their introspection. Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. At the beginning of Yom Kippur, we say this, it's my task to say this blessing and say, Rishimat shel mala, Rishimat shel mata, with the permission of heaven above and here on the earth below, we are allowed to pray, and the Hebrew is im ha'avariyanim. Avariyanim usually is translated as those who transgress the mitzvot. Right? So on that night, you say whatever broigas you have with someone as a community, and if you think that someone has completely crossed the lines, whatever it may be, this is the night when everyone is permitted, it says, to pray together in one place. And this season, I've been thinking a lot about the lines that we draw in the sand. This time of year, and this year, of course, it's whether it's red or blue, and the blue dot and the red dot, and who are you going to vote for, and it matters. It matters a lot, but we are into drawing lines a lot. And Sukkot, the message of Sukkot, is the exact opposite, because the rabbis say, until you bring all 4 of these together, you can't celebrate Sukkot. You can't fully engage with the meaning of this festival. They imagine themselves being an etrog, for sure, and they want everyone to be an etrog. And for the rest of the year, the rabbinic thought and the halacha and everything else, imagine the world of Jews, everybody has to be an etrog. You have to learn and do and all the mitzvot, and That's why you get stopped on the corner and offered to shake or lay on tefillin or whatever it is. Because the idea is, and it takes different shape and form in different movements of Judaism or different expressions of Judaism, but the idea is we all should be striving, according to the rabbis, to be an etrog. Isn't it yellow and nice and smells nice? But they say, whatever you strive to be, unless you have all four, it's not real. And I find this message and this lesson of Sukkot one of the most powerful ones, because we have to remind ourselves, or perhaps the tradition reminds us, that it's only when we bring all of it together that we get the real strength. That we get not even so much the strength, but we get the real. You want to know the real people? You want to know the real Jews? You have to bring that fiery mix together. Those who pray and those who don't pray, those who believe and those who don't believe, those who dress this way and those who dress that way, those who don't let women anywhere near the Torah and those who only have women chanting the Torah. Whatever is the version that we as people have mentioned, you have to bring it all together, because then you're getting the real people and not just the imagined version of this. And I feel that our society, especially around the time of elections, we get so concentrated on which one is our etrog. And it turns out everybody has their own version of etrog, right? And we keep saying that it only has to be, I get it, it works well for political system. But our country is not all one or all the other. Our country has everything. And I think that this message of Sukkot is good for us to remember, that it's only when we bring all of us together that we get the real picture. And then within that real picture, some know nothing and do nothing, and some carry all the weight, but it's only when you bring us together that you get the real deal. I wish you all Moadim Lesimcha, we say. May this be a season of joy and fulfillment. I hope that you get a little time to spend in the Sukkah, this festival. And of course, later on, we'll step outside and you'll have an opportunity to engage with etrog and lulav. But now, if you please turn to page 283, please rise for Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, latet gdula liyotzer b'reishit, שהוא שם חלקנו לאחד את שמו, וגורל עלינו להמליך מלכותו, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. Page 294. Tonight we remember those whose yardships occur at this time of year. We remember June Gordon, aunt of Susan Pinsky-Bleeks, Ann Gordon, grandmother of Susan, Jackie Stoltzman, sister-in-law of Peter and Lee, Earl Harris, uncle of Peter Stoltzman, Laurie Schuster, sister of Susan Sandler, Albert Rozovsky, grandfather of Risa Siegel, William Wardle, father of Bob, Frank Messenger, great-uncle of Lorraine Heidi, Harvey Kozlow, remembered by Wes and Jamie Miller, Harvey Gardy, father of Paulette Marcus, Gary Teller, husband of Anne, and Ray Gelfand, aunt of Toby Gluck. We also remember those who passed away in recent weeks and months: Simon Soberman, Susan Siegel, Nicholas Wolfson, Dory Berlin, Scott Spiewak, John Zonderman, Reek Spiewak, Andy Goldhammer, Marilyn Gluck, Richard Regan, Ralph Bleeks, Stephen Floman, Mark Cohen, Sheila Mushin, Ephraim Krieger, Pablo Gonzalez, and Robert Sussman. Is there anyone else here observing a yard sign? Zecher Tzadik Livracha, may the memory of righteous endure for blessing, may comfort come to all the mourners, as we say the words of Kaddish together. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shmei Rabbah, v'alma divrach reuteh v'yamlich malchuteh, v'chayichon v'yomeichon, v'chaye dechol beit Israel, ba'agalau v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach la'olam u'la'almei almaya, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן דיעלמה ויאמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו Uyaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'yimru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, and let us say, Amen. Now, please be seated. Announcements. In this spirit of delegation.
Well, it was a big deal.
It's very good.
The boss couldn't be here. I had
That's right. That's right.
Shabbat Shalom. Bruchim ha'abayim. Let's see. Thank you to Phoenix. Am I going to say this right? Matosian?
Yes. Very good.
Okay. And Robin Levine Ritterman for organizing tonight's Oneg. Torah study tomorrow at 10 a.m. There's an exclamation point after that. Yes, woohoo. Join us in person for coffee, snacks, and Torah. Erev Simchat Torah service this Wednesday, October 23rd at 6 p.m. Join us as we celebrate the festival of Simchat Torah and welcome our newest students with a consecration ceremony. Come see the entire Torah scroll up close, dance with the Torah, and celebrate the final festival of the month of Tishrei.
You need to put a little more excitement. Come dance with the Torah. Okay.
Dance. Oh, okay. Well, dance with the Torah. Like he said. All right. T is hosting a klezmer dance fest with New Haven. Oh boy.
Capellier.
On Sunday, October 27th at 3 p.m. Please get your tickets ahead of time or at the door. Follow the link in the blast and get your dance shoes on. A lot of dancing going on here.
Yeah. I know. We'll dance with it because it just felt so appropriate. First, Simchat Torah, we dance with the Torah, and then we dance with each other. Apparently, they're bringing an incredible leader for the dance from New York, so this should be quite something new. I hope people show up.
So you're talking about like wild dancing?
I have no idea. Well, no, klezmer. I'm not.
No, okay, because I'm just going to read the next thing.
Okay.
On Wednesday, November 6th at 6:15 p.m., TE will once again be holding the Stop the Bleed training, led by Michael Shambrom. This life-saving training is open to all in the Temple Emmanuel community. Please register in advance so we know how many people will attend. Wow. TE's 31st High Holy Day Food Drive is closing next week. Please be as generous as always and donate much-needed food to the food pantries of Jewish Family Service in the town of Orange. All details of our events and programs are available on the TE website and in your weekly email shofar blast. Are there any other brief TE-related announcements? Going once, twice. Yes.
We need people who are interested in helping out with Oneg, so please talk to me or Phoenix.
Absolutely. And there is the Connect General Assembly is on Monday, this Monday, and I think the governor is confirmed to be there, and so it's going to be quite interesting. Now, as I keep saying these words, we are in the middle of Chol haMoed Sukkot, which is, as a concept, you know, if you have a Chag on the first day, a festival, and you have a Chag on the last day, a festival, what do you do with the intermediary days? And you say, it's kind of an ordinary day, because it's not like a Chag when you don't do the work, but it is an ordinary day of the festive week. So it's kind of an in-between. It's called Chol haMoed. So it's Chol as an ordinary, but Moed of the joyous season. And I'm very excited about this. And I've certainly been teaching school this, and I think I've done this with an adult community once or twice. But our sheer magic artist this year is going to be Eliana Light. She's coming to us in the beginning of December. and she writes some delightful music. If you remember the Yad song that we did when we were writing the scroll, and quite a few others. So we're very excited. She's coming to us quite soon. But this is one of Eliana's songs that will help us learn the appropriate call and response for this time of year. Some of our holidays are one day long. Some of them last for a week. We know that it's a holy day, but the greetings that we speak, on Shabbat we say, Shabbat Shalom. On Rosh Hashanah we say, Shana Tova. At Havdalah we say, Shavua Tov. And on holidays we say, Hag Sameach. Except for the middle of Sukkot and Pesach, that's called Chol haMoed. On those days we don't say Hag Sameach, we say something else instead. When I say Moadim leSimcha, you say Chagim Uzmanim leSason. I say Moadim leSimcha, you say Chagim Uzmanim leSason. It's like a secret code for twice a year. Let's say it once again, loud and clear. When I say Moadim leSimcha, you say Chagim Uzmanim leSason. At the beginning, at the end of Sukkot and Pesach, we say Hag Sameach too. But on those days in the middle, now you know what to do. When you say Moadim leSimcha, it's like you're saying Happy Holiday. And when someone says back Hagim Uzmanim leSason, it's like they're saying, let's celebrate, hooray. So whether you're eating out in the sukkah or not eating any bread, you will know just what to do when this line is said. When I say Moadim leSimcha, you say Hagim Uzmanim leSason. I say Moadim leSimcha, you say Chagim Uzmanim leSason. It's like a secret code for those who know. Let's say it one more last time, and here we go. I say Moadim leSimcha, you say Chagim Uzmanim leSason. I say Moadim leSimcha, you say Chagim Uzmanim leSason. Chag Sameach, Moadim leSimcha, Chagim Uzmanim leSason, Shabbat Shalom. We're going out into the Sukkah. If you're joining us online, thank you so much for being and celebrating with us. And everyone, we can head out so that we can join outside for Kiddush. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. In fact, I think for those who are joining us online, you will be able to visit with each other